Perhaps you have been receiving lots of messages from the community manager, but then you might be wondering, what is the Clique all about? Or is it just a community? What's beyond the... So before I let our speaker take the session, it's important that you know what the Clique is about. And that is what I want to walk you through. First, who are we? The Clique is an edtech startup. We are focused on bridging the digital skills gap, empowering people for digital success. So the Clique is over a year now, and in extension, the Clique is an edtech startup, but then it has its own community where a lot of people, like-minded people, come to share knowledge, share their experiences, and they also get to network. So that being said, it's also important that you know what our core values are. But before I walk you through our core values, you can find us on LinkedIn, actually the Clique. You can find us on LinkedIn as the Clique. You can also find us on IG and Instagram, sorry, IG and X. So once you just get to any of these platforms and you type in the Clique, you're good to go. You definitely find us on any of these platforms. First is innovation. So what we do is that we encourage experimentation, we learn from failures, and we push through boundaries, right? Another of our core value is what we call collaboration. So if you have been in the community for a while now, you get to see a lot of folks not just talking. Some persons have collaborated to do stuff together, and because we believe that two individuals with different personalities can come together to achieve exceptional results. This is one of the core values too that has really helped us and has been one of our drivers at the Clique. And lastly, another of our core value is community. By the way, most of you actually coming from the community, so that's something to for you to take note of. So the community, at the Clique community, we provide a safe place for sharing ideas, experiences, and knowledge. So you get to see that on the community, you see how cozy and how welcoming the is. You share to share your experiences. Take for instance his or her ads, his or her IG. A solution was provided at the spot. That is what the community is for, and that is what these are some of the values that have been driving us and will keep driving us. We also have inclusivity rather. So if you want to find out more about what we do at the Clique, you can check the comment section. Do well to visit our website and you get to find more. Some of our offerings are mentorship and consultations, and we have training. So far, our major offering at the moment has been the mentorship, and we've successfully had 4 cohorts to begin on the 10th of January 2025. It's been a series of cohorts. They have been results from our mentorship. Some of you might be wondering, what's the mentorship about? I will explain that bit. So aside from the mentorship, we also have the Clique Academy. The Clique Academy is not on at the moment, but it is in progress. It should be launched next year. Um, just work for businesses, macro, small, and medium-sized enterprises. So what we do is that we audit your current social media or digital strategy, and then we provide you solutions on what needs to be done for you to achieve the results that you're seeking online. And last as well, so whether you're going to improve the capacity of your staff as regards to empowering them for digital success, or enabling them understand how digital marketing can help your, that is where we come in. So these are some of the offerings that we have at the moment at the Clique. Now, going back to the mentorship that I talked about, the mentorship is a 10 weeks designed through digital source. So whether you're a newbie, whether you're a creative owner, some persons don't even some digital tools. You see them struggling. They ask you, do you know how to do this? I don't know. Do you know how to, okay, do you land a job online space? So person doesn't even know how to go about this. That is where the mentorship comes in. So what we do is that hold your through this journey for 10 weeks is so when you jump into the mentorship, we are very positive that you'll be able to point A to point B, because others that have joined the mentorship, they've gotten results, and we are definitely optimistic that when you join the mentorship, you get the same or a similar result. Now, for those that want to join the mentorship, you might be wondering what are some of the things I could gain from joining the mentorship. One, what we help you do is that we help you build your digital brand. We also help you gain in-demand digital skills. We equip you to earn confidently. I can remember from the last cohort, okay, this current cohort that is about to wrap up, one of the participants had an issue with negotiation, right? So she got a job for the very first time, but because she lacked confidence, she didn't know how much to tell the client that this is what she would want to go home with. And she had to speak up, right? Because she believed that the mentorship was a safe place to talk about this. She reached out and she talked about it. And that alone what improved her confidence. And that is what it does. So imagine you having somebody that gets to hold your hand. You had no one around in their circle that could hold your hand, particularly when they're about to make a mistake. But here you have a mentorship program where instead of making that mistake, you learn, you leverage your experiences of others to soar high. Another thing the mentorship can do for you is that it can scale your business to reach more customers. We're almost wrapping up before comes on board. Now, who are the category of people that could join the mentorship? Newcomers to digital skills, career changers, whether you're moving from one career to another career. Mentorship. If you're a student, you can join the mentorship. If you're free and it's a entrepreneur, content creator, organization, you can as well mentorship. The comment section, you get to see that has dropped some of the links, particularly the link to the website. You can as well take a look at you. well do that on the community. Now, these are some of the testimonials that we have. This particularly, this person was the first participant, but one, his name is Aziz. On joining the mentorship, that's important. Learn was his testimony about the clique, and he was our first ever participant of cohort one. So imagine using a testimonial of the first participant of cohort one. It's right. We still have other participants. With this Faith Salami, she's not just a virtual specialist of the, she was also one of the participants. So this also was a testimonial, and we have lots and lots of testimonials out there. We have current testimonials. This is coming from the one of the participants, and finally, I'll wrap this up. Send a message 32349151956050. So that will be all about what we do at the Clique, and I hope that with this to understand point to how to run ads on TikTok. I know eagerly and a lot from today's session. So are you ready? Sure. To be sure that as can hear. John, can you hear anyone hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you. Can you hear me?
Yes, I can hear you. I trust that you're ready for us. So super, super excited. Yeah.
Hello, good evening. Can anybody hear me, please? I want to know. So I'll be switching the
Please
network
confirm that you
for
can
a
still hear
while
me
because the
before I
network
take.
is really terrible.
Can you still hear me?
Should I go on? All right. So good evening. My name is John, and I'll be handling TikTok ads mastery today. Well, I have a bit of slides that we can start with, but I will be saying a lot that are not in the slides. But there will also be some sections where I would want to be make it a hands-on. That means I'll share my phone screen. Yeah, so just so you get what I'm doing. Yes. There are two stages to this, and I initially wanted to do just one of them. So I would have to add the other one if need be, depending on how much time it take here. I hope that's fine, maybe. Okay. So I'm
Yeah, that's
sharing my
fine.
screen.
That's fine.
Sharing my screen, let me know. If you can see my screen, let me know. Can you see my screen? Oh, awesome. All right. So if you can see my screen, we are going to be already. It means we are already starting. So this is where we are, TikTok advertising. But before we start TikTok advertising, my name is John, and I'm a performance stroke growth marketing person. I enjoy talking about things that help brands grow as fast as they can because it's a basic problem in Nigeria. We come to notice that brands want to grow very fast, but at a very minimal rate. But that's where the aim of paid advertising comes in to ensure that brands are able to achieve those goals at a shorter time. So TikTok advertising it's a special niche, and I'm hoping that I'll be able to do the best I can for this particular topic. Let me know if you are following. So moving on, we before we go straight to TikTok advertising, I would love us to take a backdate our steps towards the evolution of how the whole concept of advertising started. Yeah, so advertising, as its name means, it means to make things public, to make things loud, to make a sound about something. Yeah, so and it's as old as the age of man. It's as old as how man has been communicating. The way man communicates with another, then the news spreads, and another person hears. Advertising is just about making it much more louder, making it much more louder. And it started with things as simple as painting caves with a clear picture. For instance, there are kingdoms that time that before you get into your kingdom, you would have seen different walls, different caves, let's say 10 kilometers away from them, speaking about them, they make a design about the kingdom, talk about the kingdom if it could even go as far as praising the king, praising the emperor and whoever is in charge of the kingdom. You get to the idea just basically means to turn outwards, to make something loud, to bring all eyes to face that particular subject or thing. That's the idea of advertising. So whatever you want to advertise, your aim is to get all eyes to turn towards it, get all eyes to face it. So it moved towards industrial revolution where we started seeing things like print ads, billboards. Print ads are ads you see on your newspapers. Yeah, then billboards are when you go around, you see um, a big board with writings talking about a brand or a product or a person, whatever it is. That's the idea. Then it moved on to digital age, which brought about the evolution of digital marketing, where you don't need to just depend on that television program. You don't need to depend on that newspaper. You don't need to depend on getting a space on the board, which was quite very, very expensive. Social media came in, influencer marketing came in, and the whole idea, the whole concept that it helped was basically to drive eyes towards a particular person, towards a particular product, towards a particular brand, towards a particular subject matter. It has always been circling around that. Then we are here on TikTok, and which is a more evolutionary frontier. TikTok brought about what we call video marketing to the highest degree. Yeah, before TikTok came in, things like YouTube, Instagram were existing, but Instagram was not necessarily planning to make there so much of a video page. They were still sticking with a bit of images. But when TikTok came, TikTok made video, gave video marketing a different name, gave it a different idea, gave it a different feel. So you cannot come to TikTok and the first you just see just anything. You must see a video and you must see it in a different way. They put it in different ways. There's no way you will miss it. So that's the idea of the TikTok era, and that's what we're going to be talking deeply about today. Now, in TikTok advertising, there are two basic angles of it. I'll come back to the other page. There is the TikTok promote, right? And there is the TikTok ads manager. If you are following me, please let me know. If you have any question, just hold on. Once we get to the end, you bring them up. There is the TikTok promote and there is the TikTok ads manager. For the TikTok promote, we are talking about a simple, lightweight advertising tool that you can do on your TikTok app. Your TikTok app is on your mobile phone. You go on your mobile phone and you set up a feature that helps you brand your business, that helps you want to sell or helps you make more people, boost your profile, make more people get to see you with different contents, different. You can even do it. Let's say you are applying to a live show on TikTok. TikTok promote is one of the best ways to help you make that live show become very loud, and it's quite easy. Then also product, or you're into affiliate marketing and you want to sell, it's so lightweight that even a beginner can do it. But when we come to TikTok ads manager, it's on a bit on a different level, because it's if you are used to Facebook ads manager, you not find TikTok ad manager so complex. So the idea is similar, it's the same. It's giving you a much more in-depth and detailed feature to run your ads, to monitor your data. Yeah, can you hear me?
Yes, we can hear you. We can hear you.
All right, sorry for that. It was a network glitch. So the TikTok ads manager gives you a much more deeper a proper dashboard to help you track your campaigns, the performance, review each of the data, and you get to know, oh, this is how much I'm spending, this is the result I'm getting. It gives you a campaign setup that helps you know the kind of goal, gives you a more in-depth view on the kind of goal you want to achieve, the ad groups you have under that campaign, and the ads you have created so far. So no matter how many ads you create, in TikTok promote, you don't just create ads anyhow, but in TikTok ads manager you can create more than even 10 ads under one campaign, and it's as simple as it is. Yeah, then it also gives you tools like your event manager, it gives you creative studio, it gives you audience manager, it gives you catalog, it gives you a lot of tools that can help you make your ads much more intensive and much more encompassing. So the idea, remember, of advertising is to get more eyes to turn towards you, get more eyes to turn towards you. So TikTok Ads Manager helps you, gives you a lot more tools that can help you get more eyes turning to you. Hope that makes sense. Then we move to analytics. Analytics is the biggest advantage that digital advertising has over the normal traditional advertising is that it gives you proper tracking and analytics. So those days when you run a newspaper campaign or you run a billboard campaign, we always find it hard to really track, oh, how did it perform? How many people saw the billboard? How many people saw it on the newspaper? So the best way to now track it was to count the number of people that are registered. So what they do in those terms is they only count the end goal, but they don't count how many people saw that particular campaign. Because but at the end of the day, you may find somebody calling you 2 months or 3 months later after you've ended the billboard campaign and wants to buy from you. Why? They saw the billboard campaign, but you will not know. Because why? You did not know. You were not able to track and tell, oh, this was how they saw it. But in digital advertising, you can actually track and say, oh, social amount of people, 1,000 people, 10,000 people, 20,000 people saw this campaign. And from that number, we were able to get 20 or 40,000, or let's say 500 of them to register for a particular event or for the particular or pay for the product, right? So that's why tracking is very, very important in advertising digitally, and that's the key feature of it. Yeah, then we move back, we come to introducing TikTok Promote, which is our major anchor for today. TikTok Promote it's very latest, it's very early, and it's very new. Because initially the only way to run ads on TikTok was it was not allowed in Nigeria, so you would have to use a VPN and put your zone in another country and run ads from there. But TikTok Promote gives every country, particularly Nigeria, the opportunity to use TikTok ad features to boost their profile, to get eyes on their brand, get people visiting their website, get people to follow them, get people booking for an event or joining their live show. So that's what it's called. That is what it entails. It's ideal for beginners. It's quick setup, easy to use, perfect for both small business and particularly individual creators. So if you're a creator, you create on TikTok, well, TikTok Promote is there for you. So the next thing we'll be doing will be before we move on to a live practical of what TikTok Promote is all about. I'll tell you how to find TikTok Promote on your TikTok app. So everybody get out or whip out or open the TikTok app on your phone. Let's start with that. If you have opened it, say just write on the comment section, I have opened it. It's going to be very practical, so everybody is carried along. So if you have your TikTok phone on your phone, say just write on the chat, I have opened it. So we'll move step by step. I always see one person saying that. Anybody else who is with us? If you have opened, say I have opened. So I know I'm not. We are moving steadily. Okay, two. So I think once I get the third person, we can move on. Who's gonna be the third? 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 Okay, so I don't think anybody is doing that. I hope you guys follow because okay. So I'm joining with my phone so I can share my screen. I will stop presenting at this point. I'll share the screen of my phone here. Stop selecting.
I don't care who's doing better than me. I'm not in competition with anyone else. The only rival I have is the person I was yesterday.
All right, so sorry for that. TikTok. Guys. So can you hear me? Give me a moment. All right. So I found what I'm looking for. I needed to mute it on.
That you mute.
Yeah, I had to mute the speaker. I had to mute the speaker on the phone. It was interfering with everything. So let's do this again. Share my screen. I'm following just the new TikTok. All right, so if you have opened your phone, there's something you should see. If you can see my screen, it will be easier for you to follow me. So on my screen, you can see there is the TikTok studio, the small tab here called TikTok studio. Then you also see that there is a three line mark here. When you click on that three grid line, something will open to also tell you TikTok Studio, Business Suite, QR code, setting, and privacy. Anyone you do we are what we just want to do right now is we want to open the promote feature. So there you can do it in different way. I can go straight to clicking on the TikTok studio, and then when it goes to the TikTok studio, it will show a dashboard that I can see something called promote here. That's the first way to get to the promote, right? Then the second way would be this three grid line you just saw. Click on, you can also access TikTok studio from there. Then you can also click on your business suite. When you click on your business suite, it will show you everything. So just in case your profile is not showing this TikTok studio at this profile page, you can just use the business suite option, click on the three lines, and it will take you to the business suite tab where you see your analytics, your growth center, your message, your creative hub, your promote. So whichever way you are taking, you can just do it as it's that straightforward. So when you click on your promote, you to take you to another tab. I hope you are seeing what I'm doing. Because the network is glitching a bit, so all right. What exactly are you seeing right now on my screen? Somebody tell me.
I can see the promote dashboard.
Can you hear me? I think I was muted just now. So like I said, there is the boost account, there is the get sales, there is the get leads. In each of the you can choose any of the options you want to use, right? If you take on the more feature option, on the more video option, there is a more follower option. Then you also have, give me a moment, you also have the get sales. Under the get sales, we have where is it? Under the get sales, we have more website visit. Now, there's an amazing part of this. If you are actually using a well properly optimized TikTok account, you see more option on this your promote tab. You will not only just be seeing for get sales, you not only just be seeing more website visit, you see something also called more website conversions. We will get to how you can achieve that. Then under the get lead tab, you see something like more messages, and more phone calls. So, for instance, you are running the ad, you are running is you are targeting people to message you or people to make and call you on your number. Those are the options to take. But now, when it comes to choosing your content, there are some important things you need to pay attention to, right? And one of them is that your content must be high quality, especially when it comes to this promote feature. And another thing is that when you are creating when you are posting your content, always make sure you add that thing called location to it. Like when you create a content, you're supposed to add location to it. So always try to make sure have you have location added to it. It makes it more narrow. So when your ad wants to start running directly, it's going to narrow down to those people you are targeting. Another way to also I'll tell you the reason why when we get inside a bit. Another way to also make sure it's targeting the area you want is using hashtags. Let's say you are targeting Lagos, you're going to make it hashtag Lagos, hashtag Benin, hashtag US, whatsoever you are targeting. So it makes it easier for you to get the kind of people you are looking for. If it's phone calls you are looking for, you hit on it and it will tell you put your phone number or whatsoever you want to put. Then you click on your city, but let's not do phone number today. Let's just do boost more videos, right? And you click on more videos, or you click on more followers, or you click on more profile views, whatsoever you choose. The next thing is to select your content. For me, I just have only one content in my phone, right? So remember I said before you start, you must have posted the content on your TikTok account, the content you want to use, and ensure you add the proper hashtags of the kind of people you want to target, and the location. Like you can see this video, you add the location tag that says in United States, in Lagos. You understand? Those tags will help you a lot. So if I pick this video and say, oh, this is the video I want to promote, then what next will happen is it will now come to, okay, custom promotion. This is the number. I can do two things. I can leave it as default audience. TikTok will choose the kind of audience it wants to me. But because I know that for this kind of promote feature, it's not intense, it's not detailed enough. So everything you do count. If you allow TikTok choose for you, TikTok will just give you mass audience. I think the first time I ran this kind of ad, it was giving me some kind of Hausa people I was not expecting, some kind of people I know that were not really the people I was interested in. You can see what I was looking for in the website. I needed people to start a website or build their own website. So the kind of people I was getting were young people, or people from the villages, or people who just got to start using TikTok on time. So those kind of quality will not give you what you want. So but this time we're just looking for people who watch our videos, or let's do profile more followers. Right. So the next thing we move, that we choose a promotion package between 8.4 to that will cost us 3,000 naira, and it's very, very cheap. It's not so expensive. Or 12k, we are looking for 12k to 26k view, it cost us 5,500. We're looking for 16 to 16.9k to 34.7k views, it cost us 7,400. Or we can customize. Customize means you now define the numbers you want, the amount of days you want it, and how you want it, and to tell you how much you want to pay for custom. So for defining audience, I will just go for custom, because in that custom I can tell TikTok, oh, this is the kind of people I want. So I'm not going to target all, because all is going to give me people who are 13 years old to 17 years old, and I don't want those kind of people. I don't want people who are around 18 years old to 25. I want people around 35. I want people around 45. I want people around 55. That makes it make me at least certain that the kind of people who will see my stuff would also look good. But this one thing you cannot really guarantee for is the quality of audience when it comes to promote, and you are using TikTok promote feature, because of the kind of people we have in Nigeria. Forgive me. a lot of people are not so honest with their details and their data. So if you are using promote does not do an intense kind of targeting. Promote is, let's just say, a lightweight kind of targeting, does not really do in-depth kind of targeting. So that's why we are also hoping that they bring the real TikTok ad manager that allows us do proper detailed targeting to Nigeria. But I'll give you a glimpse of what it's about. Somebody says he's not seeing my screen. Please, who else is not seeing my screen? All right, thank God. So I'm looking for people who are into tech and electronics, household products, home improvement, apparels, business services, then e-commerce. So let's save that. So estimated video views will fall under 4,000 to 8,000. Now it will move on to this, and 2 days. Do I want it in 2 days? Do I want it in 1 day? I want it in 1 day, no problem. Why it's telling me zero price detail? That you see that coin there, that's the coin we are going to pay for the ad you're running. Why is telling me zero price detail? Because I already have some money in this account. I already have some cash, some coins in this account, so it's easy for me to continue. But if I take it to more than this, or I increase it to a very big budget, it will get me to pay for it, like say 4 days. If I want to run it out for 4 days, to want me to pay more for it. So let's say I take it down to 3 days. That means I'll have to just add 82 coins. 82 coins cost something. It's not free. So I'll need to pay 31 naira to complete the amount. I already have like 4K in the account. So if I shift it back a bit, I will not need to pay. So if I do this, all you will just see is me that I've started the ad, right? But I don't want to do that because I want you to see how I bought even the coin I had in my account. So let's take it a bit forward and we will see. Okay, so this is 82. That means the balance I have to pay is 31 naira. So let's click on recharge. And it tells me to pick which one I want. If you remember, how much coin were we supposed to pay? Let's go back. 82. So when you are recharging, you will have to take the amount of coin that the bracket that fits what you want to buy. So I want to pay for 82 coins, and there is 70 coins cost 1,800. 5 coins cost 130, or then 139 coins cost 3,600. So 70 cannot do that for me. So I'll pick 1,139 coins. I click on recharge. What it does, I don't know if you see this screen, but if you don't see it, you can also do it on your end. It's supposed to take you to, if you're using an Android phone, to take you to Google Play. If you're using an Apple, it's supposed to take you to Apple Pay, whatsoever you're using. Yeah, okay, that means you can see it. So it's supposed to take you there. Once you get there, it will tell you, okay, this is the quantity you want to buy. If you want to buy this quantity, then you can use your MasterCard. Ensure it's MasterCard you are using, because I know Apple Pay collects MasterCard and not the other Verve card. Apple Pay allows MasterCard. You can buy things with Apple Pay. So when you click one tap to buy, they will debit from this your card, right? They will debit on this your card, and you say tap to buy. If, for instance, the card I'm using right now, I ensure there's no money in it, so this is the test I'm doing, it will not work, right? So I don't click this one tap to buy. But for your case that you want to start running, you want to test it, you can click the one tap to buy. And well, I'm not doing that, so I go back and it takes me back to this. So remember, we bring it back to the one we can handle and everything is fine. So all I need to do at this point is to click on start. And once I click on start, the ads will start running. It will go to review first, sorry, to go through review first. Then it will give me take a moment, then to start pushing, start pushing. Right. So I'll do another one, but this time I'll use a new content so you can see. So you see that they'll tell you it's under review, right? It's under review. It will let you know when it is done. So at this point, I don't need to do anything. I just need to wait until the ad is approved and we are good. So this is the dashboard to know what is going on. Results in the last 28 days. I did not run out, but if you take it back, you see if I do 60 days, you see the results that I've had. If it shows good and fine. Okay, I'm still on live. Let me take it to video. So this is how much I've spent on ads, and I've gotten 5,000 plus video views. I've gotten 8 new followers, and I've gotten 474 like on the videos. I've gotten people to click on the city I want them to click on, and it has taken them to the website. Like I said, for this, the targeting is not so in-depth, so you may not necessarily get the quality of people you want. But if you're looking towards growing your TikTok account, so at least you'll be able to get to a level where you can now start personalizing your bio, optimizing your bio, adding links to your bio, then this is something you should try, right? Then, so at this point, I don't want this ad to continue because I want us to do another experiment. So all I just need to do here is to cancel this. I hope let it load and I cancel it. And we'll run another one, but this time we'll run another one with a new content, right? So it's still under review, but you cannot cancel it once it's under review. But once it's out of review, you can easily cancel what you're doing. So let's try again. Let's go to create. Let's go to promote. But before we go to create, let's go and choose another content. Let's say I'm taking another content. I want to upload another content, but this time I want to show you how I achieved the initial content I had. Let's look for a video. Sorry. We'll be seeing some videos. Just be fine. Okay, let me use a random video. Let's use this one. Let's use this.
The gym, they say the heaviest weight at the gym is the front door. Okay. And so I go to the gym every single day. Here's what that means. Sometimes I just go to the parking lot and I just park there and I watch other people go in the gym. I'm at the gym. You be on the phone. Where you at? I'm at the gym. I'm not lying. I'm watching other.
So this is a post. So I'm using someone's post, right? But so if I add a description, I could say the description would be what you say and people you keep defines the product of your life. Your results are directly proportional to your environment. Full stop. Then I add hashtag. Remember what I said? Hashtag Lagos. Hashtag business owners. Hashtag, let's say I use another. That's where the research comes in. You have to choose something very good. What should I use again? Hashtag Christmas. Yeah, let's try that. So now look at the location part I was telling you about. I'll take Lagos, right? So I want to target people in Lagos. If I want to add more, I can add more. Okay, continue. So I don't want you to know my location. Let's just do VI. So Victoria Island in Lagos, or I can use Nigeria. I can use wherever I want to use, and I said everyone can view this post, but can I do that? I can do friends can view this post. Uh, if I'm adding a link, what link should I add? Then I go to more options. Allow comment, yes. Allow use of content, yes. Content disclosure, allow high quality upload, save to device, okay. So all these are not a problem. So we are good. I can keep adding more places I want in my mind. I can add Abuja. I can add Port Harcourt. All right. So that's just for that. Yeah. So I can add Port Harcourt. I can just keep adding. Then I click on accept usage of music, right? Because this is not my video. So when I click on posts, so it's posting.
I had a client that came in and wanted to buy my Facebook account. At the gym, they say the head.
So now let's go and run another ad. So now you've seen how I did this shirt. Let's do it again. Let's go back. Let's click on this guy. Let's click on business TikTok studio, whatever it is. Then this time let's do video views. Is it video views we did before? Somebody tell me. Did we do video views before or we did more followers? Please let me know if I'm too fast. Am I too fast? Alright, so I hope I'm not too fast. We move, so we are looking at an objective. The objective could be more video views, could be more followers. So let's do video views this time. And if we click on video views, we have our promotion pack there. You can also click on customize. And for this budget, you can take it to 1 day. Let's see if we have to still pay them. Yeah, we have to still pay them because they've already deducted from the initial ad I set up. So I remember you don't use default audience because this TikTok promote is not as smart as the normal ad would be. For now, it's still on its beta testing stage. So pick the age of people who want to see that video we just shared. Pick the industry we want to see, or we can take all. Then we save it. We move to the next. It's 1 day we want to run it for. So I need to recharge for 82, and we are here again. I click on this and recharge. It takes me to my Google Play account and wants me to pay directly. As I pay directly and it's recharged, the next thing I click on is still the same tab. Remember, it starts. I hope this makes sense. So I think this is clear enough. There are other things you can try out. You can just test it on your own personally. You don't need to put so much money. 1,000 naira is enough to just get familiar, because one thing I know is this particular promote feature, it will keep getting better. I think it's here to compete with the Facebook boost feature. Yeah, the meta boost feature is here to compete with it. So the more better it gets, the more advantageous to be for you. And the fact that you already know how to do it, the better it will be for you. So try your best to do something about it, learn something. So let's go to the other sales option. Give me a moment, which is get sales. Let's say we are looking to get sales from, and the only option here is more website visits. So to do that, you have to give them a link to visit. Yeah, you have to give them a link to visit. So you click on this, and you not just give them a link, you have to give them a call to action. So let's see. Okay, so uh, network is a bit terrible, so forgive me for that. I think this is the last to try this one. So we want more website visits. We want to go take them to a particular website page or a landing page or whatsoever it is we want it to be. Right. So we can take the call to action. We can put, this is where you put the website link. And it should open. Yeah, it opens up, so you can fill in whatever website you want to fill in. You can use www.bold, or you can use the click.com. Yeah, something like that. Yep. So from there, we can pick our learn more, shop now, whatever city A we want it to be. For this case, since we are taking them to a website, we want it to be learn more. So click on that. Say if there are more cities, if you want, whatever thing you want them to do, depending on what sort of content is about. Remember, we've already selected our content. It could be this, it could be the other, right? Hold on, you see what I'm saying? It could be this, it could be, so I want to pick this one. So let's promote this new video. So estimated button clicks. What's the button clicks about? They learn more. How many times they'll click it, right? So once they watch this video and they want to learn more about what I'm talking about, they'll click on that button. So what the analytics is giving me is giving me an estimation of, we'll get like 212 to 5958 button clicks. So remember to always choose the audience, you want. So 35, 45, 55, all. I can choose male and female, and I can choose both female, whatever. You can take the industries you want, or the interest you want. People who are interested in this, that, or that. That should be fine. And we are here again, still the same shit. Budget, duration, still the same thing. And that's it for running TikTok promote ads. It's as simple as that. I'm going to stop sharing my screen now and we'll move to, I hope my time is not up. This is my time up. Someone let me know. Oh, I'm going off this call. Then just do tonight. Yeah. So at this point, I'll take a pause and take questions before I move to the other aspect of this. If you have questions, you can let me know.
Okay, everyone. Thank you so much, John. This has been a wonderful session, right? I feel like this house is so quiet. Our speaker has been asking, "Can you hear me? Am I passing the right message?" And it feels like no one is saying anything. So at this point, do you have questions for him? Do you have questions for him so that he could address some of your questions before he continues? And let's show him that we are in this room and that we can hear him. Thank you. Okay, John, I don't know if you're speaking, but you're unmuted. We see your slides moving, but we cannot hear you.
Oh,
Okay,
sorry,
yeah. I
sorry.
think someone wants to
Uh,
say something. Favor wants to say something.
okay, Favor, let's hear you.
Good evening, everybody. So I joined in really late. I don't know where I started seeing was when you were saying we can use 1K to get coins. I was going to ask that because I saw your payment option. It's like you used Meta Pay. Is that what you use?
Google Pay, Google Pay.
Yes, Google Pay. Sorry, yes, GPay.
Yeah, that was
So I
what
was
I.
going to
That's
ask
what you used to. That's what you used to pay. If you're using a Android, I think for Apple iOS, you use Apple Pay. It takes you to Apple Pay page. Yeah,
all right, thank you. Is that the only payment option we can use?
yeah. For now, for that particular promote feature, that's the payment option you can use.
Okay, thank you so much.
Yeah, thanks. All right, so let me move on. So like I said, I've already gone through. I've already taught you this. I've explained it in a practical way. It's just as simple as it looks. There's nothing hard in it. So quickly, we rush through a glimpse into TikTok's ad manager. It's for advanced users. That gives you more control and flexibility. I'll show you that shortly. I'm not supposed to show you because you are going to need a VPN to do this. So if I'm not showing you how to do those parts, there's no need showing you. But I feel you should get an idea of what I'm saying. So for this particular ads manager, which is more advanced than the promote feature, you have a more detailed approach to running ads. It gives you objectives like on each stages of the funnel. If you've heard of a sales funnel before, or customer interest channel, you have the awareness, you have the consideration, and you have conversions. People, so at different levels, people are at different levels in their buying journey. So whatever you want to do, whatever you want to sell, whatsoever you want to talk to, they are at different levels. Some people don't even know your product. So those kind of people, you don't come and start selling to them immediately. What you tell these kind of people is who you are, why they should trust you, who you are, what you sell. what you stand for, the experience you bring to their lives. So that's what you tell these kind of people. And the kind of ads you use to get to them is ads we call awareness ads, right? Then there is the consideration. Consideration is another funnel level where they've gotten to know you, right? But they are trying to understand what you stand for. They're trying to understand, trying to get who you are. They're trying to say, can I really trust this person? Can I really give this person my money and he will not take my money away? They are considering, they are getting, should I try this person or not? They, at this point, what they are doing is that they are checking your brand, they are checking another brand, they are trying to compare you and that brand and see which one they should trust more. So the kind of content you're using to target them are more content that will answer that question of, should I trust this person? Answer that question of me versus that person. See why I'm better than that person. Do you get? So that's it's the kind of content TikTok gives you. Is it gives you traffic, it gives you video views, it gives you community interactions where people can come and talk to you, engage you, ask you questions and you answer. It helps you build a community. They get to get a feel of you. Yeah, then the last is conversion. Conversion is much more sales focused. You already know this person already knows you, this person already has already started considering you. Now you need to take this person to the bottom of the funnel. We call it conversion. In conversion, it's either you want the person to download your app or to buy your product or to fill your form and sign up on your wait list or whatever, or they convert on your website by booking a call with you, by buying that book you sell on your website, by visiting your website and engaging your content, whatsoever it is you want, by buying the product on your website, right? So all of this is what campaign objective, and this I'm telling you right now, it works for every ad you run. For every ad you run, don't just wake up and say you want to run ads and you are going to just set up the ads and start getting the result. It doesn't work that way. You must have a goal. You must have an objective. What do you want to achieve? And I'll talk more on this as you move further. What do you want to achieve? Where do you want this to go? Who do you want to see it? Right? What is the result you look towards getting from this ad? Yeah, so you must set smart goals for every ad you run, right? So that's why I really don't always advise people to use that promote feature, except you want to just test it and learn. Promote feature will just make you use money without really getting the real value out of it. But if you are looking to go live, if you are looking to get more followers, surely promote feature will help you a lot. It's going to help you very well. Now, in TikTok Ads Manager, you'll be getting things like detailed targeting option. Then you also get things like for the audience targeting, you get things like lookalike audience. I'll run you through all this. Then ad formats come in feed ads, search ads, and top view ads, spark ads. All of them have their role they play. Then under bidding strategy is how TikTok will charge you per any action that happens to your ad. So for instance, somebody clicks your ad, somebody watches your video, somebody engages your ad, somebody comments on your ad, somebody says hi to you on a message from your ad, TikTok is going to charge you per it. So for cost per mile just means cost per million or cost per impression, cost per 1,000 impressions, sorry. It means that for every 1,000 impression you get, impression simply means the number of times a number of times an account center sees your ad. You understand? The number of times an account center, an account is a TikTok account from an individual or a business sees your ad. That's impression. Or you get reach is the number of people that sees your ad. Impression is the number of times one particular account or a particular account sees your ad. So if account A, account B, account C, they see your ad more than 5 times, all of them will be added as, let's say, 15 impressions. So we said account A, account B, account C, so that's 15 impressions. They see your ad 5 times. But if you want to count it as reach is just tell you 3 accounts saw your ad. But if you are calculating as impression will calculate as 15 your ad was shown 15 times to so and so account. I don't know if that makes sense. You can always ask questions, trust me. Then we move on to cost per click. Cost per click is for every click you get on your ad. The click may not necessarily be click to your website, it could be click play, it could be click like, it could be click share, it could be click on comment, it could be click on pause, it could be click on fast forward, it could be click on zoom, any of those click. But you will not have to directly tell the ad, this is the kind of click I want. So if it's this kind of click that takes you to the website, aha, that's more quality and it will help you not spend so much money. So you have to choose the kind of conversion action you want because you'll be charged for it if it's the wrong. I've run an ad before and the ad was supposed to be a sales ad to buy a product, and I went to use I think I used that was when I was starting as an ad specialist. I used page view to as the conversion action. So when anybody that clicks that ad and sees the page, Facebook or whatever of Facebook will charge me for people they've not done anything for the fact they just saw the ad, they saw the page, they will charge me. So that cost me much more money. So you have to understand your buyer's journey, understand your customer's journey, and know at what key point will you use for you to trigger them and get them to do what you want, right? Yeah, so that's that. Then the last is cost per view, which works for your video. How many views does your video get? If your video get 1,000 views, if you set it up as a bidding strategy, TikTok will charge you based on that. I hope that makes sense. All right, so we move on to how to create engaging TikTok ads. The first is you have to hook your audience in the first 3 seconds. These pictures are some top performing TikTok videos that people watched it and it got very, very high views, right? How did they achieve it? They planned to hook their audience in the first 3 seconds. They used eye-catching visuals, which was they not just use poor quality, they use a very, very good quality visual and creative. They wrote a very compelling copy that got people to want to see, create interest in people. Then they also leverage TikTok creative tools and they utilize the trending songs and the TikTok effects that are really trending, that everything you put gets to help you trend. So I don't know. Okay, I think I'll pause here and I'll share my screen. I just want to quickly show you how a TikTok ads manager looks like. Um, if you are tired, let me know so I can pause. Right? If you are tired, let me know so I can pause.
Okay, thank you everyone. Thank you, thank you, thank you. John, I don't know, are you still entertaining questions, or at this point we'll be wrapping up?
Yeah, I just want to give them a run through of just a visual look of what the ad manager looks like. Then we can end the class at this point.
Okay, all right, no problems.
Yep. So I think at this point, so this is more like a view of what the TikTok Ads Manager looks like. So let's go back. Let's go back. Let's see from the beginning, from the beginning. Mm. So on maybe another time, or if there's when we have another time, or hopefully one day, you can check it out on YouTube. There's a way to create a TikTok Ads Manager. Unfortunately, you can't do it in Nigeria as in Nigeria, except you are using VPN, which I used for this for the sake of this class, right? Well, this is how it looks like. This is what you see. This will tell you top ads, top performing ads, what is making these ads do well. You can check it out. Potential audience that people are targeting 22 to 30, 18 to 24, 35 to 44, 45 to 54, better placement, all that, all that. So with that, this gives you a better view of what we're talking about. So can then remember when I was talking about the TikTok Ads Manager, I told you it had the dashboard, it had the campaign, it had the tool, it has the analytics. So this is the dashboard, this is the campaign. Under campaign, you create your normal ads campaign. Under the tools, you have audience manager, you have comments, you have creative library. That's the library I was telling you about. You can go there to get insight on what is trending on TikTok. Let me show you. You can go there, you can see what, and you can also see, I think that's also on your app. You can see that on your app too. When you go to your TikTok studio, yeah, you see it there. See the apps that are trending and coming. So we also have management, we have account setup, payment where you put your pay for your ads. You have instant page. You build a part. If you don't have a particular web, you don't have a good website, you want to send people to, you can build a small landing page on TikTok where everybody that clicks on your ad will just go straight to. There's a video editor which you can use. Then here is the analytics. You have your custom report, your audience insights, your creative inspiration. Yeah, this is what I'm looking for. If it's there, it's there. Discover best performing auction ads. So there are lots of them. Trend. What is trending recently? And TikTok. Network's a bit slow. Uh, so let's pick a region. We want to get this. Oh, slow, slow, slow. Mm, mm, mm. So this is where I explore top ads on TikTok. You can get an idea of what's happening. Right here, you search which country do you want to search, which region is it Argentina? Let's do Nigeria. Let's see what happens in Nigeria. Funny enough, you can see Nigeria, but when it's now time to create a Nigerian account, sometimes it becomes an issue. Yeah, this is Nigeria. Let's see top performance. Let's see if Nigerians are running TikTok ads. Yeah, obviously there are some people running. These ads are targeting Nigerians. Yeah, these ads are targeting Nigerians in the last 30 days. To when before you run any TikTok ad, you are already doing your research. It takes a lot of research. So Infinix is running ads, Techno is running ads, Itel is running ads on TikTok, right? Who else is running ads again? Mastercard is running ads. Spark, Techno Spark is running their ads. Spotify is running their ads here too. So this is an idea of what it looks like. So let's move straight to the ads manager and wrap up here. So this is the business suite on your laptop. Let me give you a little a simple campaign structure. Mm, all right, so let's say we are creating. Okay, so this is what I was saying. We have the reach. It drives people. It tells more people about your product or service. We have the traffic. It tells more people about your product, service, and company. We have video views. Maximizes the plays of your video ads. We have the community interaction. It gets more people to follow your account, get more people to visit your TikTok profile, it promotes your live stream. Then we have the app install, app retargeting, people who use your app, you can download it. We have the lead generation, we fill a form, submit a paper, whatever, website conversion. We have the product sales for people who want to do shopping ads or catalog ads on this. So if you move any further, you'll be creating an ad. So let's say whatever you choose, whatever it is, let's say you're doing a simple ads on reach, you click on continue. The next thing you want to put is your budget. The lowest budget you need for a reach ad is 500. So this is in South African currency. So 500 SZAR, that's South African rands. 500 South African rand is around 50k or 40k thereabout. I think 40 to 60k. That's 500 rands. So you need at least 500 rands daily. You need 500 rands daily to run these particular ads. So let's say we put 1,000 rands and we're good. They're fine with all, they won't fight us again. We move on to our next. Continue takes us to the next level, which is the ad group level. This is the campaign level, right? And there are there's something we call campaign budget optimization. There's nothing we call ad group budget optimization. Normally you hear they call it ABO and CBO. CBO, ABO, they are basically where you set your budget. There is the CBO where you set your budget right from the campaign level. There is the ABO where you set your budget at the ad set level. So it's not so much of the gamma, it's just where you decide to put your budget. You put your budget on the campaign side. If you are setting more than one ad set, the algorithm will split the money you are putting. It's as simple. It's just like you send somebody to market to buy two things. You give the person 1,000 naira. The person will split the money you gave them to buy the two things, right? Or if he does not see, if he sees one that is more important, he spends the more money buying the one that is more important and buys less of the one that is less important. So yeah, that's what CBO and ABO is about. Then this is saved audience. You pick your saved audience, you pick your location, you pick your age, you pick your location. So you can take a location and you put it there. You have your language, you can use your language, you can pick your high spending power or all, right? Then you have people you want to include, you want to exclude, and there's interest. You have a lot of interest. You have people who interact in video, who interact with creator, hashtags, who have engaged in this particular hashtag before. You see it's more detailed. They have business services. They've interacted with videos. The people who are doing business. There is beauty and personal care. There's sports and outdoor. There's education. There are so much of them. You see, there is more detail. Then there is creator interaction. That's what creator interaction is about. It's still, you see, under creator interaction, we see game, family, lip sync, food, all the ACG, home garden, random shoot. We have hashtag interaction, a lot of popular hashtags, Singles Monday, Green Monday, Halloween Monday, Back to School, Christmas, Cyber Monday, Black Friday, all of it popular. It's there. Then after that, you move on to your budget. You already set that budget on the campaign level. For ABO, remember what I said, either the ads group or the ad set level. If I did not set the campaign, the budget in campaign level, I'll come and set it here. That's ABO. So each ad set will have their own campaign, will have their own budget. I will not have to, not have to be splitting budget at the campaign level. If you want further questions, if you have further questions, you let me know. Then you put the schedule day part. You can put a particular day. You can put all day. If you want the ads to run the whole 24 hours, you can say it's all day you choose. You want to run at specific time interval, you put select specific time, then bidding and optimization. Remember what I talked about bidding. So you want to show ads no more than 3 times every 7 days. You want to show ads no more than once a day, or you can choose your custom frequency cap and tell them, oh, this ad will be shown 3 times per 1 day, ad will be shown 3 times per 2 days. So bid control, you want to do your money cost per 1,000 impression, you pick it, you can choose it or you can leave it to pick by itself. So impression building is by impression because it's rich ad. And the next is standard delivery, you move, you continue, but you cannot continue if you don't pick location. So the next one is as basic as adding your image. Let me look for one I've already completed. So I'll show you what I did. So let's check. I think this traffic, I finished this traffic. So let's check it out. So this is the ad level. If you once you've gone through that initial ad set, ad group level, this is the ad level. You can take whatever you want to put. This is the ad level. Remember, there is a campaign, there is the ad set or the ad group, and there is the ad level. So under this, put your identity. Identity, you can use your own personal TikTok account if you are running for your own personal page, or you must not necessarily use your TikTok account. You can create a special identity for the particular ad. Let's say you want to run an ad for somebody, you can create the particular identity for that particular person. You can change this. I can call it Clique the Clique. I can call it Chastivate. I can call it whatever I want to call it. Then you can create another one if that one is not enough. So you just do it, then you add your images. Image you're adding, you add it. This video you're adding, no problem, you add it, right? Then you come here. If you're adding a song to it, good and fine, you add the song, put your tests, which is your copy. Then you take your call to action. There are lots of call to action you can pick. There's book now, learn more, play game, shop now, order now, listing now, sign up, watch, visit, interested, download, contact. There's so much of them, donate, pre-order, whatsoever you pick, no problem. Then you choose your destination. This is a traffic ad. So is it website you want it to go to, or you want it to go to an instant page? Remember I told you about an instant page initially. You can create a custom landing page on Instagram directly. If you want to go to your website, put the link of the website here and you are good. And once you are done setting everything and make sure everything is filled, make sure you properly name your ad. Once you are done, you publish and you wait for it to be reviewed. Yeah, so for this case, I did two different ads. This is for image, this is for video. I think I've added the video, right? So I should have removed the video again. So I did this for video, and I said I want to use my account. So if I turn it off, it takes me back to using an identity, right? I can pick the creative, either a video or audio. I can create a new one here, and it's as simple as that, right? So I hope with these few ideas, it should be able to convince you, right? It's going TikTok ads. It's not so hard. It's something you can do, but creating the account, I think the only problem you have is maybe when you're setting up the account, but you don't have to have so much problem. All you just need to do is get a VPN that is targeting a particular location that allows you to set up TikTok ads, and you can do what you want to do. Yeah, there are states that most of the countries that can run TikTok ads currently are South Africa, UAE, Turkey, some of those Arabs, South Korea. I'm trying to remember all of them, so but they are just in their numbers. So TikTok also has a network that you can get your ad to show. All right, so these are states where let me just bring the list of all of them. Countries where TikTok ads are allowed. Let's see if it will load up. So if it's in Nigeria, you want to run TikTok ad, you can always do that here. I'm having a network issue. So, but you have South Africa, you have Turkey, you have UAE. So there are just a lot of them. Pick your date and pick your spending power if you want. And I think that's it basically. Yeah, you can also pick your interest. I've said that before. We are good. If you have any question, feel free to ask. I'm done. Okay, Paul, you have a question.
Hi, John. Good evening. Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you.
All right. Thanks for the demo. I wanted to confirm. So currently, I think your VPN is set to South Africa. How do you fund your one? How do you set up like the ad manager? Right. Do you use it through your personal like? Do you have to create a TikTok account? Then from the account, set up the ad manager. That's one question. Then the second question is so how do you manage funding since you do VPN? How do you pay? Yes, how do you manage payments?
Okay, so this particular account, I just created it for testing, right? Normally, when you want to run, I already do TikTok accounts for maybe a client has the account and they want me to run for them. Those ones, most of them, they already have the particular card they want to use to pay for the ad. I don't know if you understand. So it's easier that way. So what I just do, I set up the ads and they are funding the account. But if I want to now run personally for myself, I think I would choose an account that I know that I can get maybe I can what's come to worst, I can do a conversion. I can get a bank account where I can maybe if I'm using South Africa, I just need to create open a payment account that I can fund in South African rands or do a transaction with South African rands. Then I can send it directly to the account. That I do that, but I know I cannot use the dollar card. except I think UAE accepts dollars, right? Let me confirm that. Yeah, so they also use the INR, but I think they also use dollars too. So either I do that, either I use the Dubai route, or I just do the normal. So we use the client's particular card details to do it. But it's something it's something that you can work around if you are going to run for somebody. But if you're running for yourself, you have to have prepared a card that matches the VPN you are going to be using. So it saves you the stress of knowing, what am I going to pay? How am I, this account I actually created was for this particular. Is I just choose UAE. If I want to actually do something personal for myself, I would set up for the particular card I have. I don't know if that makes sense. Then for you have to have a TikTok page for you to own a business account on TikTok. You cannot just have a business account that is standing. It's similar to Facebook ads too. You cannot just have a business account that is a Facebook business page without a personal page. There has to be a connection. So what for instance, this one I did, I created a dummy account, a dummy TikTok account, and named it properly. Then I used it to create a TikTok business. It's still the same thing for Snapchat too. I think they always want business pages to be tied to the personal page. So even when you're in they are targeting you for another person's ads, it's easier for them to get to you. You understand? So that's how it works. So you need a personal page to create the business page. Once you are done with the personal page, if there was time, I would have shared my screen on how I did it. Once you're done with personal page, you see on your laptop, not on your phone, you see a place where they'll tell you TikTok for business. You click on TikTok for business, it takes you to another page where you now name your business, its name, the name of the business. It's at that point you now choose the location of your business. You will not see Nigeria there. You see other states there, other countries there. So you can now work on picking the exact country. But those countries at that point they will not use it. If you can get a VPN that mask your address to fit in those countries, because if you don't have a VPN, you cannot pass that particular point, right? So when you pick that, the once you've entered into the ads manager itself, it becomes less tasky for you because you can create your ad and target whoever you want to target. You understand? So that's how it works. Sometimes you can even get somebody over there. That's why it works easier when I'm running for somebody over there to create the account, do everything, even fund it, then give you admin manager, then you can run the ads for them. It's straightforward that way. I don't know if that makes sense to you.
Yeah, that's perfect. Thank you very much.
Yeah. Any other question? Okay. In the absence of none, maybe I think the floor is yours.
Okay, thank you everyone. I'm super excited that you were present all throughout the session. I could see that the category of people that actually started the session, they are still on the call. It means a lot to us and we appreciate it. Going forward, this particular session will be uploaded on our YouTube channel. So when it's been uploaded, we would notify the community and you get to see it across our social media platforms, letting you know that the session has been uploaded. You could just go back there to catch up, particularly on where you missed out. And secondly, our next KSS edition is coming up next month. That should be on the 11th of January. So the flyer, the creative will be out very soon. Just stick around, watch out. Once it's out, just be ready. We will start the year with another KSS edition. And if you have a friend that should be a part of our community, please do well to inform them. On this note, I want to say a big thank you to our speaker, Mr. John. Mr. John has done an amazing work tonight. Thank you so much. And I think there's a last question for you in the comment section. I don't know if you could respond to this before we close for the night. TikTok ads for a client. Do I need to use the client's TikTok account or my personal account? I think this is for you.
Okay, so the idea is this. Like, I think if you watched what I did, it will be easier for this question. There are two angles to it. You can get the client to create the account, the personal, because people, when you want to run an ad for somebody, the client has to have an account. Then if they have a business page, it's easier to run from there, because at the end of the day, they have to actually give you access to that page, that business page, maybe add you as an admin or something. You get, then, so do I need the client's TikTok account? Or if you want to use your personal account, you would have to set up other account. And to set up other account, you would need to create a business account. In creating a business account, you still need details of business, except you want to create your own business. But if you can go through that phase and get to the ad manager itself, all you'd have to do is, so it depends on the objective of the campaign. If you are running the ads to send them to the client website, it's easy. You don't need the client's page at all. All you just need is the client URL and the creative they want for you. If you notice, when I was at the ad level, I created an identity, a custom identity for the client. I don't know if you remember that point. I think I stressed that point a lot. You can create a custom identity for the client, maybe with the client's name and their details. You create an identity for them. From there, you can now send that particular ad either to their page, or you can also create an instant page for them. I also showed you that the instant page is like the landing page. You can create that for them. One way or the other, it sends it to their either their website or their landing page or whatsoever it's going to. But if you want to run for rich ads, to be able, you use their page to run it, because that's where the customer will be. That's where the customer or the followers will be interacting. If you want to run the follow ad, you also need to use their page, because that's where you'll be following. But the page has to be the main identity you are using at that point. I don't know if that makes sense. Let me know. Shit to Lydia. All right.
Okay, thank you everyone. See you next month for our next KSS edition. Just like I mentioned, we are having our next in January 11th precisely. So look forward to another KSS edition. So just stick around, look out for when the notification will come to you. Thank you, everyone, and have a beautiful week ahead. Goodbye, everyone.